What is up, yo? What is up? Bad. I always forget when I'm filming because it's like I film like twice. So if I'm live streaming, this light is supposed to be over here. But then when I'm filming and I'm trying to do something for like a little bit of a storytelling video, maybe the one I uploaded recently, I gotta put the light back there. So I always forget. I just be trying to move it, and I'm like, wait, it's supposed to be here. But we're finally here. We're going to be making this rock, paper, scissors game because, like I said, I'm trying to see, are my JavaScript skills getting better? And if so, then I'm definitely going to be hopping back onto Free Code Camp and the Odin project, trying to put them, hand in hand, and then possibly just make some side projects online. Well, this is technically a project that I'm making. So we're going to be building this project here, which I'm super excited because a lot of y'all be telling me to build projects, and I actually really do build projects. I just don't really live stream them or put them on live stream. But I feel like I want to test my skills here because this is a, with the rock, paper, scissors game, it's crazy. Okay, I be having some difficulty, but the more I broke it down, because I broke it down like 3 times, I think I understand it. Hopefully, we'll see. We're definitely gonna have a bit of struggling. It says, "Hey Marzi, what is flipping? What's up, Mister? Have you been here before, Mister Mickey the Mouse?" I'm not sure. I've had a couple people that their account starts with Mister, but it's actually been really good. Everything's been, there's nothing really going on except for the fact that I'm trying to become a freelancer. Okay, so I'm definitely gotta hone in on these JavaScript skills, man. And I cannot wait. I'm actually petrified to start today. Petrified. Building in public is one of the most scariest things you could possibly ever do. So let's just start and do this. Let's just jump right into this. No more of an intro is needed. Sorry, needed some stream titles. So we're going based off of what the Odin project wants us to do, because they want us to create this rock, paper, scissors game. And then of course, eventually the more that we move forward, we're going to come up with our own things and then build projects off of our own things, right? So we don't need like a direction. Hopefully we could eventually just do it. So you got step one. Step one is just, they want you to just see if it's working, basically. Open up a Git repository. We don't need to do all that. We're going to go to step 2 immediately, and we're going to be creating the computer logic here. Now, it says your game will be played against the computer, and you'll write a function that randomly returns rock, paper, or scissors. So this should be quite easy. But at first, as you can see, we already have everything written out because we've done this. I actually did this off camera, but now we're going to actually put all of this in a note. I can't remember how. Okay, I always do it the wrong way every time. We're gonna put this all in a note. Oh wait, no, it is supposed to be the other way. I just think it's not connecting for some reason. How do I close this? Because this needs to end. Oh wait, wrong way. Why do I keep doing that? I don't even know where this is going up to. Oh, it's going up to that one. But why? Because that one has its own note. That one literally has its own note. Alright, then I guess we'll just erase that. That's probably what's doing this. Then because they all have some damn notes, that this is just gonna be annoying, huh? This is just gonna be annoying. Honestly, I'm debating on just erasing it. But I actually had a lot of notes. Maybe I'll just re-note it up then, and then every time there's like a cut somewhere. So basically it's gonna stop here. Yeah, no, we're just actually going to say screw it. Let's erase all these notes, it's okay. This would just make it easier for us. It would make it easier for us, and then I could probably figure this out later. So now, close it right here. Perfect. So now, really? How did this happen? The one thing that goes through. And then this is trying to go through too. Why is that trying to go through? Close this off. Oh, probably that. Okay, my bad. Trying to close all this damn off. All these things off. Alright, so technically, that's good then. This one, on the other hand, I don't even get why this... Oh, right here. Caught it. Okay, now we're good. Everything's off in a note. We're going to drop it down. Put it all the way down here. And then we're going to start doing our own thing. That's only if I really need help to the point where I need to go down there. Because you can just select all and control / Oh, I guess I could have just did that. I did that in the most hardest way possible. So let's go and follow a bit of directions. So they want us to create a new function called getComputerChoice. So function called get computer choice. And then they want us to, of course, have this. Drop that down. Do they need a parameter? A perimeter? Doesn't seem like it's asking for one. So that seems to be good. Now they want us to write a code so that get computer choice will randomly return one of the following string values: rock, paper, and scissors. So I guess what we will do here is just call it random num. So the math.random method returns a random number, but then you got to do the math.floor to make it an actual integer. So I kind of got to remember how we need to write that, but we got this. We got this. I believe we're declaring a variable, so we're gonna do const random num. So I'm like, oh wait, spell random. We're gonna go const random num equals, and then this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because I don't know if I immediately jump into math.floor. I think so, right? Well, we'll see. I'm just gonna have to trial and error this. You gotta go math.floor, and then I believe you put math.random, close it here, and then I think it should be ×3 because of, I believe because rock, paper, scissors. It's not going through, so I must have did something incorrect here. And I'm not too positive what that could be. So you got const random num equals math.floor, math.random ×3. Is it? Oh, you know what? I think it probably is going through. I think I just need to write it now. Like if I were to do something like this, then will it show up? Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought it wasn't going through. So next we gotta do something for rock, paper, and scissors, getting these strings. So write the code so that it will randomly return one of the strings, but we still gotta make the strings. And it says tester function. So I believe we have to do an if statement, because we gotta declare basically what it is, like what they can choose from. So if it's gonna be random, then we gotta do something of what they could choose from, which I think would be random num equals 0. And I don't think it really matters which one I start with. Damn, how would I write that? Do I just put return like rock? Is that how I'm doing that? Return rock and keep it lowercase? I think I might do it like this, or that this possibly could be wrong. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. And then you go else if, we'll end up seeing as we move further, I guess. We'll go else if, so random num, we gotta go equals 1, and then I believe this should end up returning. So return rock, scissors, paper. Should we do paper? I guess I'll go paper for this one. And then we gotta go else. Guess you don't need to do 2, right? Because technically that's the only thing that's left. You would return scissors, I believe is how you would write that. I hope so. So the only way to check if I wrote that correctly would be console.log get computer choice. And I don't know if I'm supposed to leave this here or not. Wait, does this need this? Oh yeah, it does, right? Because without it, it doesn't really, yeah, so it needs that. So rock, paper, scissors. I mean, it looks like it went through, but just in case, let's go and check that out. Are they giving us a rando? So they did scissors, but it's saying it's failed to load the server. What are they talking about? Do I have a link? I probably have a link somewhere in this code. Or no. Actually, I don't even know what the hell that means then. Anyways, I think I did it right because it returned to me scissors. That's good. Let me try one more time to see if they'll give me anything else other than scissors. Okay, now they return paper. Okay, now everything's good. So perfect. We got that done. I don't know if I still need this here, which I don't think so. I think you're able to delete that and then you would activate it like later on. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I still need that there. Guess we'll figure that out the more that we move forward here. So that was good. That was quite easy. This one should be easy as well. I just don't remember, like, okay, yeah, so never mind. It says create a new function. I was gonna say, I don't know if it stays inside of the function or not. So your game will be played by a human player, and you'll write a function that takes the user's choice and returns it. So create a new function called getHumanChoice. All right, so then that should be simple. So we're going function getHumanChoice, and then we'll do this. Jump forward. So it's nice to see you grind. Keep it up. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Then what are we doing? I think we just need to use prompt, like it says here. But to write code so that the getHumanChoice will return one of the valid choices depending on what the user inputs. It says you do not need to handle reprompting if the user enters an invalid input, as that would require things we will teach later. For now, just assume that the user would put a valid choice. And then to test it with console.log. So I believe, is it just, wait, no, is it return prompt? Damn, how do you write the prompt code? I actually don't know. It might be this, it might not be. So we might have to just trial and error here. See if this ends up working. Well, the thing is, we probably wouldn't even be able to tell if it's working. You know, just because, well, honestly, I think I probably will need to declare this. But I still need to put this in console.log, because if I console.log getHumanChoice, the only thing it's going to do is just tell me to write a prompt. So we'll see if this ends up working. I could have misspelled, but that is okay. We just are trial and erroring right now. So it just says string. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? I did something where it says, something says rock. Okay, something is going off. So at least they still came down with the prompt, but I don't think I'm probably supposed to be putting, I'm probably not, and then why would it tell me what the computer put? Or was that what they thought I put? So maybe I'm supposed to be putting prompt, but I'm just not positive. Maybe it's not supposed to be in my return? Or is that just how it's supposed to look at this point? She got getHumanChoice, return prompt. So I got that part. Return prompt. Oh, I'm realizing what I'm doing. So return prompt, that's why I said paper at the top, because it was choosing between, okay, so I'm supposed to be doing something like enter, like this is what they're gonna say, I guess, right? Because that's what popped up at the top, right? So like, hold on, let me see real quick. We're gonna trial and error this. So if I just leave it as enter, okay, perfect. So that's what that is. I'm misunderstanding what this is real quick. This is low, I'm late. I gotta get started. You're not that late. You're not that late. I think as of right now, how long have I been on live? For 13 minutes? Yeah, no. I'd be going for like an hour. But thank you for joining the live. That is what's up. Make sure y'all end up hitting that like button. Push the stream out to other people. So we gotta do something like enter, rock, paper, and scissors, or scissors, right? I think that makes sense. Like rock. Do I need to put a comma? I guess paper or scissors. Something like that. That probably would look better. Yes. Okay, perfect. So then I think that's it. I don't know if we still need this declared here though. I feel like I'm going to need that declared. But even if so, I already know how to put that there. So let's move on. So declare the player's scores. So create two new variables, human score and computer score, in the global scope. Initialize those variables with the value of 0. In the global scope, I'm confused what this means. Like, I know how to declare these, but what does it mean by the global scope? Does that mean I'm writing it not up there? Does it just mean I'm writing it here? Like, not inside of a function, basically? I think that's what that means. Like, you're not writing it inside of a function. We're going human score. Oh, wait. Const. I can spell const. So we're going const human score. And then this is going to be declared as 0, correct? Yeah, so they both have to start at 0. Then you got computer score coming up next. Let's close that out, though. So we got to go const computer's choice. Wait, is a computer score a choice? Okay, score. This is where I went wrong last time as well. I didn't do it on live, but I kept getting confused between computer choice and score. And then same thing with human as well. I think those are a little bit too close together. So then step 4 should be done. Your game will be played round by round. So you'll write a function that takes the human and characters, can I speak? The human and computer player. Says, hey, what are you using for those instructions? That is the Odin project. This is the Odin project. They're getting me here to build this rock, paper, scissors game, which would be super dope. And hopefully eventually after I don't have these instructions, I could just do it on my own. But as of right now, since I'm just currently starting in a way with my JavaScript, we're going to have to take some instructions here. But yeah, I'm using the Odin project. The Odin project is pretty dope. It gets you to at least build a little bit less hand-holdy than Free Code Camp, but, you know, it's still giving instructions and then you following the instructions. So it's like, still for learning. So at this point, watching you learn JS is just ASMR. Currently mentally blocked from my own coding, so this is relaxing. No, that's great. That is great. Thank you. Thank you for using it in such a way. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. But no, that's super dope. I'm so glad that people, you know, they find their own ways to use to use my content in a way for either like de-stressing, inspiration, motivation. I think it's super dope. Like a lot of people tell me that. I think someone just commented to me the other day talking about I'm so inspired by the way that you code and how consistent and disciplined you are in it. And I was like, damn, like y'all have no idea how much that keeps me pushing. Okay, so your game will be round and round. So I need to create a new function called playround. We got this. Let's move slow. So function playround. And then I don't know if it needs a parameter, but it has not said so. Oh, yes it does. It says human choice and computer choice. So I think when you do that, you just put a comma, I hope. I think you just do human choice, comma, computer choice? Or is that two separate things? I think that's how you do that. Then make functions human choice parameter case sensitive so that players can input rock. Okay. I don't really remember how to do that. I know it's supposed to be something like this. Human choice, and then it's like dot lowercase. How do you do it again? Is it dot? No, not just dot lowercase. It's dot something. I don't know if it's supposed to be human choice equals human choice though. Damn. But it's definitely supposed to be like dot lowercase or something around the lines. Alright, because it's saying my human choice, only do that one. So case sensitive. Is it lowercase? Lowercase. Why is it not popping up? You would think it would pop up. So maybe it's because I'm writing it incorrect? Could it be that the possibility is that I could be writing this incorrectly? I'm not sure if it's supposed to be human choice equals human choice. Oh, I think it is. Oh. Lowercase. I'm on to something. I'm on to something here. Don't think I need help just yet, but I'm on to it. Hey, you're back. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. This is amazing, man. I really love going live. Y'all are great. As of right now, I am trying to create this rock, paper, scissors game to try and, you know, of course, get myself ready for some freelance work. That is really the goal in the end. Is it dot? Because I'm remembering that there's something that's supposed to be in front of it. Is it dot lowercase? No, it has to be dot. Is it dot 2? Is it dot 2 lowercase? I don't even know. Nothing is popping up. Is it dot 2 lowercase? Would that work? But how would I even know if it works in a way? But I guess if I were to write, but they wouldn't even tell me what I'm writing. I think they only tell me the computer choice. Dot 2 lowercase. I actually... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's all I was there for. 12 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Wait, where is it at? Oh, I think mine is 2 p.m. For me, it is 2 p.m. where I'm at. Oh, 12 a.m. Wait, 12 a.m. Why am I tripping? Oh, damn, that's morning. I was thinking like 12 p.m. I was like, oh, you're only 2 hours before me, but no, that's a whole 12, almost 12-hour difference. I think it's like 14. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm glad you joined the stream at that time. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Tishar? Not sure if I have ever seen you here before, but currently I'm on the road to trying to become a freelancer, but I'm also trying to get these JavaScript skills down pat. So I'm trying to create this, what is it called? This rock, paper, scissors game. Hopefully I can get this down. Not too sure. I'm kind of struggling, but we got this. So we got lowercase. Where am I at? They want me to, okay, case sensitive. I think we wrote that right. I'm not positive, and I wouldn't know how to tell. So write the code for your play round function to console log a string value representing the round winner, such as you lose, my goodness, paper beats rock. So increment the human score variable based on the round winner. And this was something I actually wished I did differently when I wrote it the first time around, because I kind of had it all over the place. So I think the first set is only going to be me winning. And then I want the second set to be the computer winning, because I just started doing it like randomly and it threw me off hard. So write the code for this. Now, I kind of don't remember, because I know you're supposed to do an if statement. I know you're supposed to do an if statement, and then in the if statement, you're somehow supposed to put human choice equals rock. And then and, right? That's how you would separate that? So I know I'm supposed to go into an if statement, and then it's supposed to be like, let me just try it. Let me just try it instead of thinking. So human choice equals rock, right? And then we need to do, well, hold on real quick. Why? Oh, okay. Equals rock. And then I think we do the and. I might be wrong entirely, but we're gonna see. Because it might be like a slash instead. No, I think it's an and. Then it's supposed to be computer choice equals. And since I'm trying to only do when I win first, we're gonna go scissors. And then I think that's when you console.log it. What the hell? Console assert? I've never even seen that. What the hell does that do? Wait, no. Wait, am I console.logging it? Am I returning? So if I choose rock, they choose scissors. Am I returning? Bro, why can't I think right now? Am I returning what they want me to say? Oh no, they say console.log. Okay. Oof. Okay, so we're doing console.log. You lose or you win. So console.log. And then maybe, let me just take this basically. You lose, paper beats rock. Okay, so we gotta do this. What the hell? What's going on with my quotations? Alright, so you lose, paper beats rock, but of course we gotta do, we gotta do you win, first of all. That would have screwed me. So I gotta go you win, rock beats. Rock beats rock. I probably should keep it uppercase, huh? So it looks good, because that's what's gonna show. So you win, rock beats. Wait, does rock beat scissors? Okay, I was gonna say, for some reason my brain just started tripping. I'm like, does rock beat scissors? It says better make another, oh wait, it says, I know my almost 11:56 a.m. I know my whole gang watch you stream on TV while working on our projects. Oh, that's super dope, man. That is super dope. That is actually crazy. It says, already thinking how you go keep score using an if statements or switch, can wait to see. It says better make another function for checking who wins. Oh no, big facts. That I think that's the next one right here. To play the entire game. So that's the next step. So now we got you lose, and then we got to increment by human score. So because I win, then I have to, oh wait, do I increment before my console.log? That's my question. Am I incrementing before my console.log because I already won, or am I incrementing after? How would that work? I think I'm incrementing before. So why would they give me that step if I'm incrementing before? So we're going human score, not choice, because that had me messed up for like, I was like, why is this not working? So we're going human score plus. And then I think that's it, right? Human score plus. Don't even know if you need one of these here, but I don't think it matters either way, to be honest. So instead of hard coding the string in console, use template string to dynamically view the choices made. I don't think they've taught me how to use a template string, so I think that's why they're telling me to do a console.log. Because the thing is that I believe here, oh, I thought they wanted you to send this project in, and then I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Cause I was gonna say, I think they want, but basically, they're telling me to do the console.log. They probably would have told me to do it that way if they taught me how to do it yet, so maybe that's why they're saying to do it the way I'm doing it. But then, so now at this point, this is just going to keep going. So I could just copy and paste. Let me just do it with the else if, because it's going to stay else if for a while, and then I'll probably copy and paste the whole thing. Do this, copy. And because I'm only trying to do where I win first, I feel like, hold on 1 second. Actually, you know what? Never mind, because it would probably be easier if I did the whole thing. So then this is going to be human score plus plus. I could have just copied that too. I don't even know why I wrote that one. And then console.log it. You win. Bam. So we got that. Now we just need to switch this up to me winning. So now there's no other way, because rock beats scissors. Rock loses the paper. Okay. I was trying to think, I'm like, what is the other one? I'm like, oh wait, never mind. Okay, so we gotta get off. We gotta get off a rock here. As of right now, if I want to only get the ones where I would win, right? Because you can't, rock doesn't beat anything else. So then now we gotta go scissors. Let's flip this. If I could spell. Oh wait, no, I got that. So scissors beats paper. So then that's what we gotta do for this one. So you win because scissors beats paper. So that looks good. Human score. Now copy and paste this. Oh wait, we need to copy and paste this too, so we can just already kind of be there. And then we got here, you say fire beats them all. That's hilarious. I probably eventually, when I'm done here, I'll probably just start adding random stuff. I'll be like, yeah. I would just start adding some random stuff. I think that'll be super dope. Just put fire, put gun. So we gotta go paper now. Paper beats rock. So that's human score. So you win because paper, oops, damn. Paper beats rock. So now I think this is when we get into the losing, right? Because we lose if we do, because this is the only way you can win. Rock, scissors, paper. Or rock, paper, scissors. I don't know why I did it opposite. Yeah, I think now we write it the opposite way. So now we're going to paste again. And now here's when we finally lose. So before anything, let me just switch this because I'm going to forget. Now we're going to switch this to computer score. If you are new here, y'all, I am currently trying to become a freelancer, but I'm trying to make sure my JavaScript skills are down just for when it ends up coming, you know, to using JavaScript, making a website functional. I need to make sure I got this, so we're starting this off with a rock, paper, scissors game here. I'm doing a full-blown project. It says, doesn't else if low-key create a loop? Like, you can just use multiple ifs without the else if, just asking. I'm not too sure, actually. So I know people who have been job replaced using FreeCodeCamp, but I found it difficult to follow when I learned JavaScript. People have different learning styles. Oh yeah, big facts. It's completely different. That's why I'm going the Odin project way. There's definitely different things like YouTube tutorials you could do, boot camps. I really do depend. I think it does depend on people individually, right? So I think Switch is better and faster option for this probably. I think the thing is like I don't really know too much of JavaScript. So you're saying you think Switch is better? I wouldn't even know what that is. I wouldn't even know what that is. But if y'all are new here, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Join me on this journey. I go live every single day. And on top of that, I also post YouTube videos every other day. I have a whole mock client series going on my channel. And it's been pretty much popping. I've already got 2 videos around 1,000 views, which I didn't even think I was ever going to hit. So that's crazy. And then I got another one at like 900. And things just have been going great and kind of honestly going up for this channel. So if y'all want to join this journey, definitely join. It's going to be pretty damn lit over here. So if you can't really stick around for this live, trust me, there is going to be another one, so you can still hit that subscribe button. Since does JavaScript have switch like Golang? I honestly, I wouldn't even be able to answer that. So we got you lose now, because now they're doing scissors. Oh wait, no, we got to switch this up. Let's start with rock. So now if I throw rock, let's finish all the rocks that I can throw. If I throw rock and they decide to go paper, actually yeah, leave it as paper, then I would lose because because paper, oh wait, I gotta uppercase this. Oh, it already is uppercase. Because paper beats rock. So something like that. Now we're gonna honestly copy and paste this one in particular because I don't want to be having trouble with, oh, you lose, or, you know, whatever the hell. So then now you got else if rock, because I think that's the only other thing they could do. So now we gotta switch this up. Now let's go, what did we do last time? We threw scissors. So now let's throw scissors again. And now let's say they throw rock on us. So rock, paper, scissors. They would win, we would lose because, oops, I uppercased that. I don't know if that matters, but I uppercased it. So we threw rock would win. So you lose, rock beats scissors. Hopefully I'm not writing this incorrectly. I'm just getting my rock, paper, scissors logic incorrect. Says you're also onto something because there's only 9 outcomes, so a switch can accommodate this. It says, hello, Marzi. What are you building right now on your journey? As of right now, I'm building this rock, paper, scissors game. A switch is a slight variation of an and if, but mostly used on fixed static outcomes. Oh, okay, so I see. So I think they have predefined set of answers. The switch is better in my opinion. Oh, so that's super dope. So I definitely would have to learn a switch then. But I'm probably not going to do that right now because at this point, I'm already so damn deep into this and I wouldn't even know how to do it. So I would lose because rock would beat scissors. Okay, next. What is the next outcome? So you got rock, scissors, paper. I already threw rock, scissors, so now we gotta go paper here. I hope I'm not missing anything. I think this has to be it. Then what beats paper? What the hell? Oh, scissors. I'm like, what beats paper? So you lose. Scissors beats paper. And then I think you just threw an else. Is this the end? Right? Because we did everything. Rock, paper, scissors. So rock beats scissors. Then you got scissors beats paper. Paper beats rock. Then you got paper beats rock. Rock beats scissors. Scissors beats paper. Is that really all this game is? And then obviously you need to have the else statement for when you guys ultimately end up tying. Which I think all you do is you'll do else. You do console.log and something like you tied or something. You tied. I don't know. What else should I write? I think that's how you would do it. Does it mention if you tie? Yeah, no. So I guess I'll have to come up with my own thing. I think I would just probably put you tied, try again. Or go again. I don't know. It's not, obviously it's not going to show, but I mean, it will show when it shows like in the console.log, but it's not going to show, I believe, if I'm, or maybe it does, honestly, because I do type really fast, but I don't think it would show there. I think only you would have to put it in like a prompt. So you tied, go again. Else, I believe, hopefully, that's the end of that. I hope so, because other than that, right, then you would just tie. I could check my other code, but I don't want to like spoil it because I feel like I've been doing so damn good without looking at it so far. We're just gonna keep going. It says Marzi's journey. Oh wait, it says whoa, I missed everything. I think they have, oh, here we go, 10 conditions. It says do a case where human and AI do the same. I don't even, so Marzi's journey, you're not wrong. Both options give the same result. With experience, you choose which method works best for you. Well, honestly, I probably would be able to do a switch. It probably would be easier, I feel like. But because I haven't been taught it yet, I think that's why I'm just gonna stick with what I'm doing. I'm gonna stick with what I'm being taught. Because also this practice ends up like showing me how to use an if loop, you know what I mean? Or an if statement. So I feel like that's why. But it says just copy the human and replace with comp. Yes, readability increases in switch. That's it. Switch is easier than you might think. Says I agree. Man, it's all about the experience gain. No, big facts, big facts. But, okay, so now I think we got everything right, or everything done. So now I'm writing the logic to play the entire game. The only thing I'm afraid of is there was definitely something I had to go through where I had to use like a while loop, and I never used a while loop before, so I feel like I might end up fumbling the bag on the while loop. And then also too, there was something where I had to write something inside of a particular code or inside of a particular function, and I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to write. So then or where I was supposed to write it. So this is where the hard part is going to come for me. So your game will play 5 rounds. You will write a function named playGame that calls playRound to play 5 rounds, keeps track of the score, and declares a winner at the end. I think you would do computer score equals like 5, and then right you do and human score will equal 5, I think. Wait, what is this? Did I miss this? I think I missed. Wait, did I need anything like this? Because if I needed something like this, I definitely missed it. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, if I definitely needed anything like this, I'm pretty sure I missed doing that. Human score goes 0. So human selection will equal get human choice. And I'm kind of lost too on how I would create that for me. Because they got human choice, computer choice, and then why are they doing human selection? Play round. And that's what we're already getting into, right? Or, oh wait, no, we already did the play round function. You write your code here. Oh, saying that this is supposed to be after and then you declare it? Okay. But my thing is, I don't have something that's like called like human selection. So what would my equivalent be? Would it be my human score? No, because that's just my score. My human selection obviously would be get human choice. Oh, I'm stupid. I think they're declaring. I'm so stupid. Okay, they're declaring. Wait, but then this is gonna throw me off in its damn self. Whatever. I think I can just straight up copy and paste this part. Do I need this? Example code. I don't know if I need this, because isn't this going to just be declaring basically what I'm selecting and then like playing the round basically, but based on what I've selected? I don't know if I need that. And it looks like it's inside, oh no, it's actually outside of the function. It's actually outside of the function, but play round, right? Yeah, that's outside of the function. So then what? I just paste it here? I don't even know. Human selection, get human choice. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna do that. If that doesn't make sense, then we'll fix it later. So you write a function named playGame. Let's start slow. Now we're gonna go function. I don't know if that's supposed to be outside of my function. We got playGame. So now this is finally where we get into, this is finally where we get into the rounds. Finally where we get into the rounds, which I cannot wait for it, man. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Come join me on this journey. I'm currently on the road to becoming a freelancer, and I've been documenting the entire journey from literally about to be 4 months ago now. So the reason why my JavaScript skills aren't that well though is because I'm only able to study like an hour out of my day. But no, yes, definitely about a month ago, man, this has been super, super like insane. Super, super insane. But I'm so happy and proud that I've ended up coming this far. All glory to God though. You say you're late today? Well, not too late, not too late. You definitely got a lot more coding going in today. It says you have a function on your code that gets the input with the prompt. So get human choice. Careful with the while. Remember to close it. No only. Oh wait, damn. I missed a lot of this. No only 5 rounds. So that's your exit condition. Switch. It says you have a function on your code that gets the input with the prompt. So get human choice. Careful with the while. Mistake accepted. I'm late today. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're good. We're good. So we got the play round. How are we doing this? Our play game that calls play round to play 5 rounds. Keep track of the scores. Declares the winner at the end. That calls the play round function. So move your play round function and score variables so that they're declared inside of the play game. Okay, so I'm supposed to copy and paste it basically, and then just move it inside of my played game function. I think is pretty much all that was saying. Real quick. I believe that's all that's saying. So, but then my thing is, if I move it, am I moving this too? Well, no, because it's not inside of that function. So we're moving all of this. I don't know if we're supposed to like delete this. Human choice. Well, I already copied and pasted it, so if I did anything, it's like I have it copied and pasted. So am I supposed to really like full-blown do this, or do they just want me to declare it? Do they? Oh, you know what? They probably didn't want me to do this. They probably didn't want it, but just in case, I know it's supposed to go right here, if anything. But play game, play round. I feel like I might have to look at something. I might need to look at my code real quick, because I don't know if they want me to remove it, because that's how it made it seem, right? Because like calls play round to play 5 rounds, keep tracks of scores, and then it says move your play round function and score variables so that they are declared inside of the new play game function. So play 5 rounds by calling play round 5 times. I think this is where I'm getting confused. Because play 5 rounds by calling play round 5 times, I don't even understand that. How am I calling that 5 times? Create a function named play game. Hence, when you assign a function call to a variable, the return value of the function is assigned to the variable. So accessing the variable afterward will only provide the assigned value. It doesn't recall the function. You need to recall the choice functions to get new choices for each round. So we rework your previous functions or create more helper functions if necessary. Specifically, you may want to change the return values to something more useful. If you already know about loops, you can use them. If not, don't worry, loops will be covered in the next lesson. Oh, that's good. Move your playground functions. And you know what's crazy is like I feel like I know because I said it before, but then the fact that I had to move it, I wasn't prepared. Like I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. So now it's entirely throwing me off. Oh, and then also too, I'm realizing this is gonna have to move. Because this can't stay up there. It would have to come after my play round. Because that wouldn't make sense. Oh, wait, no, yeah. That'd have to come after, right? And then, oops, last but not least, play rounds by calling it 5 times. Why is that confusing me? Why is that confusing me hardcore? I declared it. Why is it not popping up? Do I have to declare this inside? So I feel like I already know how I want my while loop to look. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be writing all of this. I think I'm gonna have to look at my older code. Because where I'm getting confused is where am I writing it? Because I did not expect to have to move everything. So I'm gonna have to look at my older code. And so yes, you're inside. Oh, and then this needs to move inside of it too. Okay, so I gotta remember that. Okay. And then wait, I don't need to go that low. Actually, wait, where the hell did my other piece of code go? Oh, it's right here. Okay, never mind. So I guess I would do that. But where is my const human choice? Alright, so that ends up going with the while loop. So then why the hell would they make us write that? Okay, wait, hold on. So the play around, so this all needs to stay with the while loop. I don't know why they would make me create that now then. And then function, play around, human choice, computer choice. Do I even have that written? Function, oh, I do. Not me getting confused by something that I've already had. So human choice lowercase. Okay, we got that. Everything's okay, so that's where everything is good. Oh, so then everything is fine. So we just need to hop into the while loop. But we gotta make sure that it's outside of my play round function, but still inside of the play game. Okay, so it's outside of the play around function. I'm gonna forget this. I already know it. I'm gonna forget this. It needs to be outside of the play around, but inside of the play game. And then last but not least, I need to put that inside. So this needs to go here. We need to copy and paste this. And then we need to paste this here. And then you gotta jump down. And something needs to be, this is my while loop, so it needs to be here then. Because it needs to be outside of my playground. Yes. So then this stuff would need to be a part of my while loop and needs to go here. But I'm only concerned, my only concern is, why is my playground not showing? Why is my playground not showing? Do I have to declare it again? Playground. Do I need to write playground somewhere? Doesn't look like I did. Oh, maybe here? But it's already declared there. But maybe since I haven't moved it yet, that's why. So let me see. If I copy and paste this, erase this, move it inside of the play game. Oh, okay. So that was the case. I'm like, that's where I was getting the most lost, because I'm like, it's not even showing. So then now I need to create this as a while loop. This is like when you fire, oh, where's this at? Playground should be a function that deletes a round from a variable, I think. I won't tell you clear answer, but hint is you need to allow the game to 5 rounds and declare a winner at the end. Now I understand that. I think I was getting confused on because like I said it from the beginning when I started. I said I'm going to get confused on the last step on where I'm supposed to put it. Like, I know the code, but where am I supposed to start placing stuff? Like, does this go inside the function? Like, for instance, I would have left this outside of the function, and then I probably would have did the same thing with this here, not understanding it was supposed to still be inside of the play game function. So that's where my issue was for that one. Then it says, you think about the round word. If there's 5 rounds, you can see, yes, I already got the 5 part. I already know, well, I didn't write it down yet, but I know how to do the 5 part. So that wasn't where that was. But it says, hey, let's learn together. Hey, so start learning, man, because I'm learning too. I'm learning too right now. That'll be super dope. That'll be super dope. So now, because this part all needs to stay here, so now we just need to get the while loop. And with this while loop, immediately we have to go, if human score, I think equals 5, right? Oh wait, no, not equals 5. I think it has to be, if human score is less than 5, right? I think it's supposed to be like, if human score is less than 5, say, oh, I thought I had more comments. Don't overthink it. Just make it part by part. No, big facts, big facts. So if human score is less than, is it less than? Why can I think? Less than 5. And then is it and? Or how would that be written? How would that be written? And, ah, damn, that done fell. It says play game is a game loop that when 5 rounds are to 0. So all the games that is during the 5 round. Now I already know how to do it. I'm just trying to remember like the syntax for it. Like, I know what I'm trying to get. I'm just trying to remember exactly how am I writing this out. So that'll be and I think that would be computer score, right? Is less than 5 at that point. I think so. Computer score is less than 5, and then is this when my const comes in? Why is this acting up? What's going on with my human selection? Oh, I forgot. Someone just told me that too. When it comes to the while loop, you gotta close it. So human choice, and I think everything is good here. Okay, but then now I need to do something else. Because we got the while loop. Or is that it? Oh, no. Yeah, we need to do something else. So now we got to do... See, but then this is where it is again for me. Because now it's like, I do this, and what is my syntax? Do I need this here? I just realized that. Am I going to need one of these? Okay, never mind. That was confusing for a second. Wait, so is this in the right spot? Is this supposed to be here? Now I'm overthinking. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there. So you got this while loop, human score. Okay. Last but not least, we need to do an if statement. Because we need to do if the human score is equal to 5. you win. So that should be pretty much easy at that point then, right? You got if the human score, or can I not write an if statement here? No, I can't. So why is it coming out red? Maybe I missed some syntax. So if human score, oh, they just want me to write something, is equal to 5. Then we gotta write whatever logic is that, and then that would be, would I just immediately hop into an else? Okay, no, you just hop into like an else if. So else if, and then we'll get into that later. So if the human score is equal to 5, am I doing a console.log? I believe, right? That's what they wanted me to do. They said console.log it. Oh, I guess they didn't. They didn't say console.log it. But I'm probably just going to do that because that's what we're doing the whole time. So we will put, so if our score is equal to 5, we'll put you win the game. Like, I don't know. You win. It says, someone puts less or equal to 5 or create a new variable that increments per round. Try using switch instead. I don't really know about switch. That's the problem. It says, hey Marzi, how's JS going so far? I think it's actually been going pretty good. I think I've actually been learning a lot more than I did my first time around. So that was super dope. A round is used only when one guy wins or loses. So in that comparison to the score, make sure you're nesting your statements. Formatting helps you see when you forget things like a closing tag. Oh, so did I forget a closing tag? And then it says Cosmos Insights. She's learning from a site, trying to solve it with what she learned so far before looking at the answer. Yes, actually, I probably should put that like in my comments or something, because I've been noticing that people are trying to get me to do something different, but I'm like, I don't really know how to how to do the other stuff. So it says, I think if we optimize the if else and run for a loop till 5 times and run made code through by calling the function, it becomes more optimized and easy. So I think I'm doing you win. So it's supposed to be something like you win the game. Oh, okay, so the game does make sense. Hold on, so yes, you win the game, and then we're gonna go else if the computer score equals 5. And then we gotta do you lose the game. I hope I put this all in the right area. That's where I know. Like, I feel like my code isn't gonna be wrong, but it's like, please put this in the right area. So you lose. And then you win the game. That sounds so crazy. You win. How does that even make sense? You win the game. Or you won. That's where I'm going. You win. Wait, what the freak? Why does this look so weird? Alright, let's switch this to 1. So we're gonna do you won. So it can make a little bit more sense. And then go the game. Then we're gonna go you lose the game. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Just like, sorry, you lost, brother. So I don't know if that works at this point. Is that all I need, or there's something else after this? I think that might be it. But is any of this even declared? Like, is this gonna run? I'm not even positive. But if not, we can just look at the code that I have. Okay, well, I guess I don't have my prompt prompted. I don't have my prompt prompted somewhere. Where did I put it? I put get human choice here. I mean, it should actually be running through, so I must have miswrote somewhere. But other than that, though, I think I did pretty well. But there must be a miswriting. So we already got all this. I feel like this needs to be spaced apart, because this is where I'm getting confused. Console.log. I feel like I must have wrote it in the wrong spot. Because this is the play game. Oh, wait, so this does come after. Wait, no. Am I missing a thing? Oh, play game. If this is it, but I feel like I think there's more though. I don't think it's just my play game function. I feel like I'm missing, because you see how this has 2, like this closes the play round. Oh wait, no, that's not closing the play round. I'm tripping. Never mind. Okay, so now what? Where am I writing this at? Does this go outside of everything? Yeah, okay. So that's going outside of everything. I figured. How could I forget to do the most important part? Oh wait, no, that's still not going through. Or this is acting up. because I can't even click anything. I can't even click anything. Yes, I probably have screwed up here. Probably have screwed up here. Let me go and see, am I misplacing anything? So you got the play game. Console.log. Is it my else if? Oh, I don't know, man. Computer score. Did I do computer score? Yeah, computer score equals 5. Human score equals 5. That looks good. The while loop looks good. Everything else looks great. Oh, I think it's because I did human selection. Or maybe that's not the case whatsoever. But then, okay, let me try it. I don't think this is gonna save anything. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is just a variable being declared. But I guess if I want to see exactly where I'm going wrong, let me try to at least get it to look a little bit similar here. Let me try to at least get it to look a little bit similar, but I doubt that's it. That looks fine. I just need to see, am I placing any of these in the right spot? Because it seems like I wrote everything correctly, but I'm not sure if I've possibly... Why is it not giving me an error, though? It's like, at least give me an error code. It's loading. Do I have to sit here? Wait for it to load? It says, insights, oh, it says, I think we optimize for, I'm not gonna read that. Computer select like this. Says Alkshire being Jigsaw, wanna play a game? I found Odin more complete than another doc, no big facts. He motivated me to do this project too with my back-end path on Python. Hey, that's what's up, man. So the page is not responding, so it's probably because I missed doing something. Have you learned how to use the console yet? You could check that and it might say something. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get to the console, but when I open it up, it's like literally loading and to the point where I can't go to the console. I mean, I could probably use the console in here. How do you get to the console in here again? I'm so used to doing it on the webpage. I'm trying to think of where I could have mistyped. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I put a console.log anywhere. I had nothing. Function, computer choice. Okay, everything looks good. That closes there. Yeah, that looks great. Play human game. Maybe that's where I gotta pay attention. We got human score, computer score. We got function play round, human choice, computer choice. Human choice equals, yeah, that looks good. Human choice equals, yup, to lowercase. My if statement looks great. Don't think I need to look at that. And it'd always be the one that you don't want to review. That's the reason why it's not working. So I think it has to do something with my while loop. So while human score is greater than 5, or less than 5, and computer score is less than 5. That looks right. That looks right. I wonder if it's a syntax error. Const human choice equals get human choice, computer human choice equals, yep, that looks good. Play around. Human choice and computer choice. That looks great. And you drop down to the if state. Oh! I see it now. I put that on my while loop. And you weren't supposed to. Or not my while loop, but you know what I'm saying. Technically, yeah, my while loop. So you drop it down now. So I think that might just be it. Is that it? Let's see. No, it's still loading. Why the hell is it loading like that? I've never had that issue. So if human score equals 5. Yeah, because this isn't on the same line. So they dropped it down. And there should be about 3, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. And then you got play game. I mean, that's the one thing I feel like I could have seen that looks different. Maybe I should just let it load. see what pops up. Maybe it's because, like, I don't know. I'm actually confused. Says, what's the commented code that she's trying to verify from? That's the code that I basically already used. Like, if I get rid of the comment, it would end up working. You said, lol, that semicolon is resulting in an if loop. So where is that? Where do you see a semicolon that's not supposed to be there? And I bet you it's something so simple. So where's the semicolon that's not supposed to be there? That's where I'm getting confused. You should try removing the semicolon from the while loop. Oh. Okay, so is that it? Is that it, y'all? Was it that semicolon? I honestly forgot how to check my console. I said that earlier. Like, I know how to check the console when I'm on, like, the actual web page, but I forgot how to check my console inside of Visual Code. I have no idea. I completely forgot. So it's saying the while loop. So I removed it, so now should this work? Now should this work? So what's the project? I mean, what are you working? Oh, I'm working on a rock, paper, scissors game. My bad. Rock, paper, scissors game. That is what I'm working on. Thank you all for so much for this help though, because damn. So it says you want to indent everything inside of your while loop compared to the example code, and you can see how their example is formatted nicely with indented lines. So it says you have to see your console on the web page. It will help you debug it. Oh, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go to the web page, but look, it won't load. Oh, now it's working. So it was the comma. It was the comma, but it wasn't working because the page wasn't loading. So I couldn't look at my console because the page wasn't loading. That was for Vincent, by the way. So let's go and see. So now this should end up working, hopefully. So let's go rock, paper. Okay, never mind. They only gave me 2 things. But finally, at least we can get into here. So we ended up, okay, so we have a type error. There we go. Finally, I can get in here, man. I'm like, so we got a type error to constant variable. So we got script.js 31. So let me see exactly where. So we have a const error here. Const error here. So plus is quote unquote acting up there, so we gotta fix that. And then real quick, what's the next one? You got play around. Oh, is that the same thing? Are they all? Oh, so maybe it's all of them. And then something to do with there. So type error with play around. Let me look at it from here real quick. Wait, oops. Really? I clicked everything but where I needed to be. All right, so this says assignment to const variable on line 31. So assignment to const variable on line 31. What? What are they talking about? I don't understand how this one, out of all of them, like out of all of these, has an issue. That's why I'm confused. Assignment to const variable? Doing you? Oh. Is it probably const human score? Did I spell human score wrong? Human score. I mean, everything looks fine. I'm actually confused by what that type error is. And then you got play around, which is at 31, but 13 across. And then this one is at 57. I mean, play game is at 49. So it's just a bunch of like misspellings, but I'm actually confused what my type error is. Play around, human choice, computer choice. I'm actually lost. I'm actually lost. So then it says at script 57 as well. Something's wrong with my play game. But I feel like I think it's only messed up because I need to start from the beginning. So starting from the beginning would be 31. So something's off here. Human score any? Human score. And something's off here. And this is going back to the const human score equals 0. I would not know. I would not know. So you're saying you're trying... what? Oh, that... okay. I see. So it's because I declared it as const. So the variable human score... okay, that's where I went wrong. I'm like, where am I going wrong here? That is crazy. I wonder if that's going to screw it all up now. Did I do that for... oh, I did do let. Damn. How could I have messed that up? Well, I guess that's a simple... it's a simple... okay, so now that we fixed that, though, does that kind of fix everything else, or did I mess up again? Oh, yeah, because I'm doing this again. So I did it all with const. Well, I don't even know what made me sit here and use const, because I actually never use const. So that's crazy. So then now from this point forward, should that be done well, right? And then 57, play game. From this point forward, should that be good? Hopefully. I doubt it, though. I feel like I probably still had some more I need to look at. Paper, rock, scissors, rock, paper, rock, scissors. And then it just keeps going forever. Actually, it kind of feels like it is. I'm not even going to cap. F it. Go with the easier word. Is this going to go on forever, or have we figured it out? Let's see. Okay, we figured it out. Finally. Damn, I can't believe I declare those with const, y'all. Y'all have no idea how upset that gets me, because I never use const. So I don't even know why I used it. But it says the page don't load if the JS don't run. Though at the time, Vincent, the page wasn't loading. I think because I had my while... I was doing something where something was on the wrong line, so the page wasn't trying to load. So that's why I couldn't get to the console at that time. But then eventually the page started loading, so then that was why it worked. So the variable human score shouldn't be const. Yeah, well, okay, I got this. So, oh damn, everybody was going crazy. They're like, quick, just change const. Okay, well, we got it. And it says you need to use, so you can take the error message and Google it. It says using let will solve the problem. Beware of your indentation. Okay, so we finally did this. So I know, this dude, or Vincent, is talking about the, what is it called? Whoa, my goodness, my words, my indentation. I feel like just because this is like a, like a basic project, I feel like I kind of don't care for the format yet, as of right now, just because it's kind of like, I would probably never do this again. Or I might do it again just because, well, technically, y'all, I low-key ate. I just messed up when it came to declaring const. I should have put a let. I cannot believe I put a const. I never use const. And I think it's hard because you have to use it up here. So I think in my brain, I just was using const, but I never use const. Unless, like, I need to, of course. But then also, too, when it came to the while loop, I had my if on the while loop when it needed to be outside of it. I don't know if that made a difference, but I think it might have. But then other than that, I think I was doing pretty good until it really came to writing this part. Because I understood it, I just couldn't remember. But I think I got it pretty, like, rather quickly. And then this part everything was pretty much easy. I'm actually proud of myself for being able to do it. Well, not proud of myself. I hate saying that because I feel like that comes off like you're not humble. I think all glory to God. I think God was the one who got me through it, of course. But, I'm actually glad that I was able to do it, able to get this done. I was kind of scared to do this, y'all. I didn't think I would have got it done. Says, congrats, thank you. Says, I think you were lost because your variable are declared everywhere on the project. Wait, so what do you mean? You're saying you think I was lost because my variables were declared everywhere on the project? Wait, so explain that part? Are you trying to say you think I was basically lost because of the fact that I had to keep declaring it in different places, or were you trying to say because I had to declare it like what I said up here? I'm confused what you mean by that one. But yes, great work. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it's over. Y'all have no idea. I've been waiting for this to be done. I was going through it. It says, if it works and don't know how it works, then congrats, you are a developer. No, big facts though. Big facts. Damn, I cannot believe I screwed that up with putting a const. And I wasn't even understanding it too, because they were showing me the error. I'm like, it is literally saying const variable. And in my head, I'm like, so they're talking about my const variable, but what is wrong? I'm not even noticing that the reason why it wasn't supposed to be a const is because a const will only keep it that number. So I would need to do a let. So because I'm trying to increment, I need to use a let variable. Now, I think what would have made that easier is if they showed me that there was an error on every single one. I feel like then I would have been like, oh, it's my const. But because it was like, and even though I know they showed me it, it was just confusing me. I was so stuck on what's wrong with this particular line. I think if they showed that like 25, 28, 31, I would have been like, oh shoot, okay, so I got all of these wrong, and then that would have made me look up here. But because they didn't do that, it threw me off to, and I was so stuck on what the hell is wrong with this line. But it's okay. We finally got it done. Says, I'm learning how to code. No one in the family is in support, so I'm thinking of quitting. Oh no, yeah, facts. Says, yeah, your variables are okay. I'm not on the JS syntax. Try to redo this exercise, I think, but work more on the function part of it. Like, on the function part of it, which part? Are you talking about? You're talking probably more about this part, because I think you were the one that wanted me to use the, instead of doing the if, you wanted me to use stretch or whatever it was called. Says the error was the only thing that got executed. No, yeah, facts. Facts. But, yeah, so we finally did this, man. But now I'm trying to see. So you would think I should redo it and then what? Possibly do, what was it called? The stretch or I don't even know what it was called, what y'all were saying. I think it was it called the stretch? I'm not sure. But, so let's go to the next problem and project. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. How long have I been on live for? I've been on live for about an hour, so in actuality, this is probably going to be the end of the live. I don't have too much time in my day, so I only got like about an hour where I could stream. I actually went over an hour because I really wanted to get this done with y'all. Oh, it's called switch. Was I calling it switch? Oh, I was saying stretch. What the hell? I'm gonna write that down in my notebook. I'm gonna look into it because I don't know if you want me to redo it, but then use switch this time, because Vincent was talking about I should redo the exercise, but put more work or work more in the function part. So I'm not too sure. Someone said try to use logic gate method to apply multiple condition on in the same if else. That sounded crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually, real quick, I'm gonna say I'm quite the beginner on JavaScript. I know I kind of ate. But I'm quite the beginner on JavaScript. So when it comes to trying to like do a bunch of different things, I guarantee you if you told me to do that, like use the logic gate method, I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the hell is the logic gate method? I don't know what that is. Apply multiple condition. Still lost there. Oh, wait, no, multiple condition. I get that part. But the logic gate method, I don't even know what that part is. I don't know what switch is. I'm still currently learning. If y'all look at the Odin project, I think when it comes to the rock, paper, scissors game, that's only like what? I think maybe not step 10. I think it's like lesson 10 or something. So like I'm really very much a beginner, by the way. So you say bye, keep coding. Yep, thank you, man. Thank you. It says keep it up. Thank you so much. Function part, I mean, try to divide more your code on function to really understand how it works, like the perimeter. Oh, I actually do understand. I think I understand my functions way more better than I actually understand my where is it at? I think then I actually understand like, no, not even. I think I understand everything that's here. I think where I go wrong is understanding where I'm supposed to put stuff. So like for instance, I knew exactly how to write my while loop. I knew about declaring my human choice, doing the get human choice. I know exactly what is going on there, but I didn't know where I was supposed to put it, and I didn't know they were supposed to be together, if that makes sense. And then same thing with like my if statements, I think I do really great with. I know exactly what the hell is going on there. I believe, so I hope I know what's going on there. At least towards the end I could see. Everything else though, I feel like I definitely know what's going on. It's just, yeah, it's really about my placement for me. I just don't know where to place it. But it says logic gate, fancy word for an if / or condition. Oh, okay. I'm like, what are we talking about? So maybe I do know that then. So it is physics concepts that apply on the coding because of all the electric current pattern. So at this point, we're using big words. And I'm lost. So don't rush too many concepts. I really think that rock, paper exercise can take a deep work. It says the scope, you mean. It says, "Girl, you inspire me a lot." Hey, thanks, thanks. I hope to continue to inspire more people to at least keep coding, to stay disciplined. Not necessarily, I mean, there's some people here who want to learn how to code because they see like the type of stuff that I'm doing, which is great as well. But I hope that this does ultimately, inspire some of y'all to just keep coding, keep pushing, keep trying to go higher in your journey, man. That's exactly what my goal is here. So it's like, says like where to put the while loop. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. So stuff like that. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's why I'm definitely probably going to rewrite. I don't think I'm gonna do it on live every time. Like keep redoing the rock paper scissors. I mean, I might if y'all find that entertaining. Not too sure. But I feel like because we did it here, I don't know, like if I did it tomorrow and I'm like, let's do the rock, paper, scissors game again, like I don't know if y'all would have fun with that. But I'll definitely probably put like a voting on my post maybe if people want to see me do it again. But I kind of want to do it again to an extent just because I'm upset that I messed up on my declaration of my variable. That got me. So I got asked Battleship multi-client distributed system design and machine coding recently using WebSockets. Oh my goodness. That just sounds crazy to me. I'm just so happy that I'm continuing to learn, man. Hopefully y'all end up, enjoying this journey. I know I was supposed to put my sub goal at a different number, but I think we ended up going crazy. When I woke up, I was at 1,050. Now it's at 1,062. So thank y'all to the new subs, to the 12 new subs that joined this journey, man. Thank y'all so much. I'm on the road, I believe, to like 1,080. I forgot to fix my sub goal, but it's all right still. 1,060 would have been the next one. Oh my goodness. It says, will you do a barber site live stream? I've actually been debating on doing it, and I think I might, but as of right now, since I only have like an hour within my day, so what I normally do when it comes to my barbershop websites, I do it on my days off, and then I really try to get like a bunch of videos out on that particular topic. But when it comes to daily, I live stream and I only have 1 hour out of my day to do something. And because I'm very confident with my HTML and my CSS, at least compared to my JavaScript, I feel like if I did the barbershop website, it's only gonna just make me do HTML and CSS for the time being. And right now I'm trying to really hone in on my JavaScript. So I'm probably going to keep it JavaScript for a while until I end up finally, being like, okay, let me do, like now that I got JavaScript a little bit better, let me do the barbershop on here, if that makes sense. But I definitely do plan on transitioning it. It's just since I don't have time in my day, if I did the barbershop series on live, then I would be neglecting my learning in JavaScript, and that's what I don't want to do because I really need to learn JavaScript. He said, I mean, try to do another game, like the one that uses, oh, that's good. Vincent, if you have an idea, let me know, because I would definitely do that. Let me know. Give me another game idea that I could do that's similar to the rock, paper, scissors thing. Oh, I could definitely do that. I think that would be dope. But yeah, I definitely will I would definitely live stream the barbershop. I cannot speak. I would definitely live stream the barbershop website, or if at that time I have another website going on, I would definitely live stream it. But just right now, I gotta hone in on these JavaScript skills. I'm so sorry. Because I know a lot of y'all do come from the barbershop website series, and I know those have been going crazy. This last episode's been doing good, but normally it probably would be at a little bit more views by now, so maybe it could have been, since I'm still stuck on the damn services. Oh, tic-tac-toe. Oh, that's not bad. Tic-tac-toe. Why the hell am I, oh wait, no. Okay, I'm starting to understand. Sorry, I was like, for some reason, my brain was not understanding. I'm like, what the hell is tic-tac-toe? But I mean, I guess I could do that, but then it's like, would you need a visual? Or is it like, because if you need to get more of that visual down, like, you're drawing the lines, then I probably wouldn't know how to do that. But it says, don't learn in JavaScript, directly learn TypeScript would be better. No, I think I'm gonna do JavaScript for now just because I am trying to become a web developer and I'm trying to learn how to make websites for people. So hopefully by January, I can make websites and get paid for it. Yeah, I was gonna say tic-tac-toe seems like it was gonna be a lot. It was gonna be a little bit more harder. So I might not do that one. If y'all have a different one that's a bit like more closer, because I feel like I could tell that tic-tac-toe is gonna have things that I haven't learned yet. And that's where I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for that. But it says, oh yeah, then also I do plan on learning TypeScript, but just not as of right now, because I do think because I'm going to be making websites, JavaScript should be the way you go. Normally, it's HTML, CSS, JavaScript for the front end of making a website. So that's kind of my goal. Because you could do an HTML table with event listeners, maybe. I haven't really learned about event listeners though. Like I know about it, but I haven't really learned it yet. Like I know event listeners, I know click, right? When you just click a button, but it's like the logic within that hasn't been something I've learned yet. It says I have a concept like you can try to make a grocery store game. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I would have to see. Like if it could be explained, like if it looks very similar to the rock paper scissors game, then I would do it. But if it's not going to be as similar, then I'm probably not going to do it because it's probably going to show me things I just, I mean, it's nice to do stuff when you haven't learned it because then it teaches you about it. But I kind of want to do something based on my own knowledge, if that makes sense. Like based on what I've been taught, I want to build. Maybe there could be a few things that are new to me, but if it's kind of gonna be like the whole thing, then I'm like, I might not want to build it yet. Because you stock some article, like store, have an array, and you're a customer that chooses it. Okay. That seems pretty cool. Maybe I can consider that. Probably break it down. I think I'm going to just write it down here and then see if I can come up with an idea on how I could break that down to be similar to what I've learned, if that makes sense. So I do like a grocery store. He said, there's no many games that use a versus gameplay without visual. That's what I was thinking. So I'm not too positive. So we got the Switch thing that I gotta learn about. Tic-tac-toe, probably see grocery store. Try to see. I'm gonna have those ideas written down for later. That is a possibility. What tech stack do I use? Clark Stowe's trying to get me to sell him this pen. What tech stack do you use? I honestly don't even remember what my tech stack is anymore because I always answer this question incorrectly. I think my tech stack would be, what is my tech stack? I think my tech stack would be, is it just HTML, CSS, JavaScript? Would you add visual code in there? I don't think so. I think you just say those three. That might just be my tech stack. I'm not even positive. I never would understand this question until I understand the question. Does that mean it's for working on algorithm and data structure? Oh, okay. So this guy with the pen again says how to get a job. I currently don't have a job in tech. That's why the title is saying, becoming a web developer. I want to become one, and I want to become a freelancer so I can, work for myself in the end. But building something out of your scope is always the best choice. Junior AI engineer. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you so much, because a lot of people sometimes they be trying to say that you need to build out of your scope. I'm like, at that point you're just gonna have me writing BS. I'm not even gonna know what the hell I'm doing, and I probably wouldn't even learn. But yeah, if you want, you can initiate yourself to event with using mouse event game. That sounds actually pretty cool. All right, let me look into that too, because maybe that will help. Because that's something I'm gonna need. Obviously, if I'm making websites, I'm gonna need event listeners. So if I do the mouse event game, if that's like a real thing that people create, that might actually be super damn dope. That might actually help me with my event listeners. Learn tic-tac-toe just to get the gist of AI. I don't think I feel like as of right now, I could do that, but I just feel like as of right now, if I'm getting the gist of AI, I'm probably never gonna do that again. So then I'm just like, I'm gonna get the gist for no reason, if that makes sense. Because I don't plan on using things with like AI just yet, because I'm just only going to be doing make like websites for like a barber tech. Like I'm not gonna need AI for that. So I feel like for me to learn that now kind of wouldn't make sense. I probably feel like I should learn it later, like maybe when I'm expecting to get into like an actual tech career. But because that's not my goal, I just want to have a side hustle of making websites. I don't think that's something that should be on my learning path as of right now. To no event listeners with React, consider learning some React. No, yeah, I plan on the same thing with learning React whenever I consider going into an actual more like career. Like I feel like I want to learn vanilla now before I learn React. Same thing with CSS. A lot of people tell me to get into Tailwind. It's like, no, not yet. I want to learn it all vanilla wise, all from scratch, and then I'm going to transition into React and Tailwind. But not just yet. You say don't forget temporal literal. I think when you hear template, you put up a block. It's not what you think. Well, I didn't put up a block when you guys, the only reason why I guess it probably came off, I put up a block when you guys mentioned temporal literal, or template literal, was because I don't know what that is. So that's why I was like, I'm not going to do it because I don't know what it is. But it's not that I'm putting up a block to it. I'm definitely down to learning it. I'm just saying I'm not going to use it if I don't know it yet. So, says bro, React is far from her skill level, I think. I actually think I could learn React. I think that's kind of crazy. I'm crying. It says, where's the coding? We're actually finished coding. That's why. That's why. Coding is over here. So, I'm not going to be coding. I'm actually ending this live in about a couple of minutes. That's why I'm here talking, yapping it up with my supporters. So that's why there's no coding. If you want it, you could rewind, watch the coding that I did before, or check out my next live stream where I should be coding. Says, I have been learning web dev development for 4 years at my university, but felt like I'm done trying for a job searching and try something else. So yeah, maybe that could just be the route for you. Definitely, you could definitely try different things. There are a bunch of different things, especially with tech. You could get into, um, actually, there's a bunch of different things you really could get into, to be honest. I was thinking if this didn't work out for me, I was thinking of just hopping into IT, but then still doing it on the side. But that's why my goal is to really do it more so like a side hustle. I'm not expecting this to pay the bills. I already have a job that pays the bills. So for me, I don't need this to like pay my bills. I just want to learn it, make a couple of extra dollars, right? And I think it's just super sick to be able to make some websites. That's true, but it still helps with learning cores of a lot of technologies. It says it's kind of useful. AI mechanics can help you with other aspects of web dev too. But that's true. That's true. But it still helps with learning cores of a lot of technologies the same way tech unis teach courses. So learning vanilla first is valid, but it's going to take a lot of time to do so. No, yeah, facts. I honestly think when it comes to my JavaScript skills, though, I've definitely have been getting a lot better. And I'm actually really like glad I've came this way. And it's just super, super damn fun. And I think I've been learning really well. I just honestly, like I said, when it comes to the logical part of things, that's where I kind of struggle. But because I've been doing so much of what I've been doing recently, it's to the point where I'm thinking like my logical side of things has been like so much more improved. Like I know when I need an if statement, what needs to be written inside of it, what it needs to return. I'm like, damn, like before, that was not the case. So don't listen to people who say you have to go on TypeScript or React, brute force vanilla first, and algorithm data structure first. Facts. Well, I don't know if I would do. Oh wait, no, yeah, facts. It says now you can learn it, but React is tough. No, yeah, facts. That's true. I heard React is actually easier to learn, but I prefer to do it the way that I'm doing it, even though it may be a bit harder. So I have learned React in 3 weeks for a uni course. Not perfect, but still can build stuff. That's the thing, though. I wish I had more time in my day. Because if I had more, it says, so what's your tomorrow's live going to be about? I'm actually not too sure. I haven't planned it out yet, but I think tomorrow it might either be me trying to build one of these games that somebody recommended, or it might just be me doing something. I'm not too sure. Tomorrow's live is really up in the air. It's always going to be interesting though, but I'm not positive as of now. I normally plan it right before. But he said I have learned React. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I was gonna get to. I wish I had more time in my day because I would have been learned JavaScript if I had more time in my day. But I'm just so damn busy, like working my real job, working 12 hours out of that day. Of course, I can't just sit there and be like F this job because I got bills I gotta pay. I got this apartment, I got the car, got everything going on. So it's like it sucks. I wish I could put way more time into it because I like how this person said he learned React in 3 weeks. Because you're kind of like if you look at the roadmap really when it comes to front end and learning React and Tailwind is 6 months. And the thing is because I don't get that much time, I'm already in like my 4th month period. And I'm not in a race, like I don't care about the roadmap. I'm focused on my own pace. But I should have been known JavaScript by now, basically, based on roadmaps. But because, I don't got time, man. I'm kind of behind. It kind of feels like I'm 2 months into it, really, rather than it being 4. It says, take a solid foundation is really important. Facts. It says, check this out if you haven't seen it before. I don't know what you put. It just says, check this out. So stick to vanilla right now, please. No, yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. I'm not transitioning. It says, I think we have the same laptop. Oh, you got the G14 Zephyrus Asus ROG. I definitely said that backwards. I always do it every time. Every time. Which is crazy. Alright, y'all. But this live is coming to an end. I'm so happy I got to chat it up with y'all. after, you know, coding for dumb long. I wasn't even supposed to be live for this long, but thank y'all for my new supporters. Thank y'all to my old supporters. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already to hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day documenting my journey on trying to become a freelancer, and currently a part of this journey is trying to learn more of some JavaScript. Next, I have a series on my channel which is helping me, you know, build websites for mock clients, right? It's not for a real client, it's for a mock client, but the goal is to get me prepared for building for real clients. So I got that series going on. I got a bunch of things just going on around this channel. I got some shorts. Definitely make sure y'all check it out. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Join me on this journey, man. Been documenting since day 0. I have a video before I even had my laptop, and ever since, man, I just been having videos just come out showing what my journey is, man. So hope y'all enjoy it. I'll see y'all later. This is good work today. Thank you. Keep up the hard work. Thank you so much. You're doing really well. Think logic and problem solving, not memorizing some library. Big facts. I'll see y'all later. Deuces.